Hey guys, what's up? It's Klairee Berry. I want to come in today and we're going to do a little full moon cleanup here. I feel like this full moon was, a lot of people expected it to be very nice and easy, and I think for a lot of us it maybe wasn't. Some things kind of bubbling up, just all that Scorpio energy, underlying everything, and it's just making things bubble up, on the outside, on who we are to other people, I feel like, in a way, for some of us here. So again, it's a general reading, so take what resonates and ditch what doesn't, but you should be able to get something out of this video regardless of if you don't get everything. So, keep listening, and also kind of toss things around in your head. Sometimes you come back and revisit them, watch again in a different way as well, because, there's so many different aspects to, a single person and their personality and their charts, and you never know. Some things can talk to you in certain ways one time, and then come back and talk to you in other ways later on. So I really do hope you guys are having a good, had a good Taurus moon, and, full moon was Tuesday. Hope you're having a good week. I'm actually taking today off. We kind of had some drama around this house, and we had to deal with that. We're dealing with that today. So it's just kind of this energy where I really feel like we just need to focus within right now for so many reasons. And it's not even the reason a lot of us think, but it's like going within right now is just going to help us so much. So anyway, I'm just going to jump right in here. It's like you can't even imagine the reasons why doing the work is so important. Believe in the impossible. Love that. Nice hopeful energy for today. Clearing. Clear your idea out of the future. Believe in the impossible. Believe that what you want, can and will come true. We're going to take some overlying, underlying, or as I sometimes say, oracle energy. Before we jump into the rest of the reading, these cards are wanting to come out, but they're not wanting to come out exactly right. Okay. So, overall, we're kind of finishing up with Scorpio energy. Scorpio sun is ending the 22nd. Mercury in Scorpio. Actually, Mercury in Scorpio is going to be here through December 9th. Okay. We still have Mars in Libra till the 19th. Okay. And Mercury retrograde is ending on the 20th as well. So about the 20th, 19th, 20th, to next week is going to be big for the energies really shifting. Okay. So we have to keep that in mind. November 1st to November 25th, we had Venus in Sagittarius, okay? Venus in Sagittarius. So, we're intense, but we're not that focused right now on our romantic. It's like we're focused on it, we want it, but also we're kind of more in this bigger picture, bigger idea, kind of like you and the universe, like everybody, agape love. Maybe even more so than this kind of, partner type of love right now. There's a tendency to be like blunt, and having this blunt approach to love. But, ultimately, and not only this, but everything, like so much right now in the stars is about uncovering truths, about your inner feelings, about your inner desires, about what you really want, about what you don't want, about where you're going in life. Okay? Higher truth, higher meaning. Okay? Romance is on the agenda. But that's just it. It's on the agenda. It's like on the mind. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not that conductive. So we'll be keeping an eye on what's going on. I am going to take this. We have suspended person. Okay, it's almost like disorienting. Things are not as you thought. You're waking up to a new reality. And it may not feel that good. You may feel like you kind of got to suffocate. It's kind of this watery, emotional, especially coming into the water moon, Cancer moon on Friday. Again, I think this full moon might have been a little bit difficult for a lot of us. And so now we're just kind of hanging around waiting for what is going to happen next. How are we going to deal with this? What's the deeper meaning of this? What's the deeper meaning of this situation? Which is, of course, why we have High Priestess coming out as well. Okay, going deeper. That's just the nature of Scorpio. I mean, we can't deny it. Our minds are in Scorpio. Our sun is in Scorpio. Our Mars is in Scorpio. Okay. Here. And so 6 of Cups here, beautiful underlying energy. Getting back to that comfort feeling, that fun, comfort, pure, loving. Go back to when you were all right. You know what I mean? And hold on to that spirit. This pleasure for life, you know, staying excited, making connections, unraveling, you know, what is this day going to be about? What is this hour going to be about? Okay. So, we're going to go in deep here. We're going to go in deep. So, you know what, and I wasn't even actually going to do this, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to clarify with the other deck. Okay? So, I haven't done one like this for a while. Let me know if you like it, if you have a preference. Hope you guys, again, are doing really, really well today. I'm sending you much love and many blessings. So hopefully you can send some back for me because it's been a really hard week. And I'm just going to, you know, stay home today, get my stuff straight, go to work tomorrow, and then have a nice, again, healing and restful weekend, okay? So, here we go. Suspended person, what's this all about? Okay, yeah, this has been coming up in readings, and so has this. Things are happening, things are moving, things are shifting. It's kind of like pow. It's almost like this is coming through as more of a mini tower moment, but instead of like an actual power moment, it's just like pow. Like a slap upside the head. But it's good because it's aligning you nonetheless. You know, it's like seeing stars after you've been hit upside the head. That's what this is right now. She's like, see how like her arm is kind of like on her leg? It's almost like she's about to die. She's about to pass out. She like can't go anymore. But yet she's still pouring. She knows she still has a purpose. Okay? That's what's coming through on this. Torn and tattered, you know, beaten and bruised. This is, you know, we are coming through the tail end of this Mercury, excuse me, I don't know what I'm saying Mercury for. This full moon in Taurus, we're coming through that. And again, you know, I think some of us might have had that stubborn energy. Some of us might not have been heeding, you know, the warnings that were coming our way. And sometimes things just need to happen a certain way because that's how they're supposed to happen. And everything happens for a reason, so always look for those silver linings. Big time right now, okay? Big time. Just get, this is a time to definitely drop any type of ego. You know, if you need to say you're sorry, if you need to make things right, do it now while you can. You know, this is about a friendship, a love, a family. Wow, so we got both High Priestesses right next to each other. Can you guys see this? We already had our High Priestess over here, and then we get the High Priestess. So it's even in as much as High Priestess as we've already been, which that is what we're going for, you know, we're going to become even more. And it's so important right now to do this shadow work and go within. It's going to affect your person as well. And all your people. Not just your twin flame, but like all the people in your life. Okay, we are definitely moving into like the things. It's like the seeds have been growing, the stuff has been happening that is making the shift. You know, I'm getting like the picture, like when roots sometimes will grow and they're like take over stuff. You know, when you can really see the growth here and the movement. But it's shaking you up and it's shaking some things up. But yeah, it's all for the good and it's all part of this new beginning. It's kind of like things have to go a certain way and they have to kind of have maybe sometimes reach a climax or reach, you know, levels of instability for there to be these lessons learned, for there to be this need to go so deep. Okay, but the good news is that it's happening, you know, and that you're coming into this and moving forward with this, probably already, most likely already started getting really deep into the holistic law of attraction, doing the actual work, learning about the, you know, learning about the universe and the way that things actually work, learning about the holistic law of attraction, doing the shadow work, learning about the shadow work, and then doing the shadow work. Shadow work is in my program, holistic law of attraction is in my program, and inner child healing is in my program. And it's all will help you to bring your person towards you, but it'll help you in so many other ways. Oh, I think my cat wants to come in. Sorry, hold on just a sec. Sorry guys. Pretty cold out there. Not too bad though. Silly little head. Okay, so yeah, it's obviously very strong messages to use your, your inner higher wisdom to trust in this new beginning and just keep on going, putting one foot after the other. Understand that as we come into, most of us are coming into fall and winter, and winter's already maybe not been so nice. This is really important to think about how we can start new beginnings all over our life and just do better, be better people, do better things, go deeper and make a difference, make a real difference in this world. Okay, this is what's coming through. All right, so let's see. We got our Six of Pentacles, so we have lots of Pentacles energy. Oh my goodness, look you guys. Another little coincidence. So yeah, got the Hanged Man. Hanged Man, it's like the yin and the yang. Yeah, you may feel like you're really stuck right now. Like you're really, it's really not hopeful, but yet you know that it is. And this is about doing so much shadow work that you can see the possibility in anything. You can flip it again. You're starting to become, with all the work that you're doing, you're starting to again kind of see this underlying purpose, that these things that you thought you had to fight for before, they don't really matter. So we can kind of learn the lesson, get the good, learn the lesson, and move on. And it's kind of like when you realize what you don't want, and then that helps you realize what you do want. It's kind of one of those situations. So we kind of have to adjust our behavior possibly here, our actions, our passion that maybe, swallow some pride, again, redirect some anger, something that you're passionate about, and it may not be positive, is gonna change for you. You're going to come into more balance about it. It's really going to help the rest of your life too, and what you're manifesting. Okay, it's kind of like all about what you're going to be manifesting here, and it's like, yeah, there's going to be times when you feel stuck, and there's going to be times when you go. That's just the way that things are. Okay, but it's kind of like you want to just support yourself right now. And it is going within, but it's also take care of the everyday, take care of business, keep on working on your mission, giving back, staying connected, doing things right, keeping your body healthy on a daily basis, your social networks, the people in your life on a daily basis, and your interactions with them. These things are very important to us, and how we interact with them and what we say to others tells the universe what we want. So be very mindful of that whenever you're talking to people, your coworkers, maybe your kids, your parents, your siblings, your friends, whatever. A lot of people tend to go towards complaining, okay? And it's like, you need to set yourself up right now to have everything that you do be very efficient, be very worthwhile, make sure that it's all important, and pure intentions, and it'll take you where you need to go. You will be able to just meditate, and you will just be like the genie, or the Aladdin on the magic carpet. It'll just take you where you want to go. Because you'll be in that frequency. You'll be there, okay? You'll be on that mode, tuned in. You'll be able to receive the messages, tuned into the right frequency, okay? So that's why, again, you're worth it. You're doing a lot of change, but you're also still living, breathing human being, and it's kind of, there's the themes of forgiveness as well here. Okay, forgiveness coming through. You can't believe something you don't know. Something happened. Why is this always happening? But again, it's taking you to a better place. It's taking you to a higher knowledge, a deeper understanding of what needs to happen and what this new beginning needs to look like for you and your family, and for you and your finances, and for you and your job, and for you and your mission, and for you and your just what you give and get, you know, the give and take, all of these things. And again, long-term health as well. Okay, we've turned the bin, we've turned another bin. You know, where are we? It's kind of, again, kind of disorienting. What's up? What's down? So much is changing. What do I need to focus on right now? I'm getting, there's a little bit of crisis mode situation that comes out with the Mars in Scorpio, which again, November 19th through January 3rd. Okay, so we're not even there yet. Okay, but we do have the Sun in Scorpio, and you know, we have again our Venus in Sagittarius, Mercury in Scorpio. So watch out for this though, because it's close enough to where, you know, things can start hitting you early. And if you're one of those people, like I notice, things just tend to hit me early across the board. And I think if you have a later placement, you may feel the opposite. Sometimes things will come after. Like even going into Mercury retrograde, I was feeling it halfway through October, and that was just the shadow period, but I felt the shadow period very strongly. And now I think it might be kind of peaking, but I expect it to kind of die down a little bit. It's just the pattern, again, for how I see things, and I pick up on it working in my life. But it's a good idea to, like, I make notes in my calendar, in one of my calendars, but you could keep a journal or just kind of reference, you know, what is happening, how you're feeling, especially when you have ups and downs that are notable, you know, or notable plateaus, whatever's notable, you know, take note of it and note what was going on at that time, you know, or at least just write it down so you can go back and look at it and look up at the charts or whatever. But either way, it gives you a good idea of what you can expect in the future when, you know, things are kind of in that same alignment. And, you know, I do very simple, pretty simple astrology, but it's still, I notice a lot of patterns, and it's just, I think, so important and empowering to kind of grasp a hold of some of that knowledge, at least some of it, and be open to it and what it has to say to you. Because it is like tarot too. It should be, I think, known that it's a very intuitive thing, and you know, so any astrologer is gonna maybe say different things than the next. So, and that's good. That's the way that it should be. Okay, because we're all different, and again, everything affects us differently. So yeah, focus on your own comfort, focus on your home, focus on your kids, focus on your day-to-day, focus on your job, focus, you know, I'm getting this sense of like cleaning up some messes, you know, just enjoying again each other's time. And Cancer, you know, weekend is going to come in kind of emotional. I might do some other more specific, like Moon in Cancer videos, but it's kind of a little bit more peaceful and serene, and people are kind of going within, especially with the water moon. But there is a tendency, you know, all this water can make people overly emotional, especially if they're people who have been neglecting their feelings, you know, for a while. So let's keep on going here. Just a little bit longer. And yeah, this is what this is about. Won't you say, oh, say you will. So it's, again, you're kind of stuck, but you kind of need to, you kind of are knowing that you need to be stuck. You need to be grounded right now. You need to get back to seeing things again in kind of this old way that you used to. Yeah, back to the old ways that you used to. Okay, very cleansing here. Okay, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning, but things are growing faster than you know. They're changing again. It's very much this, everything's happening for a reason. And understanding that and believing that is really part of the law of attraction. It's part of the holistic law of attraction. Okay, so let's get these last couple. Oops, see, same thing happening again. All right. So we're going to clarify this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Going within, that's for sure. You got that water energy, that emotions. Looking at maybe relationships. what needs to change, what needs to change within yourself, kind of like wanting to take the mask off and face the facts, face the truth, let go of any ego again, and really search. Like, it's a deep search. It's an inventory of what needs to be let go. All of it. All of it. It's like, this is the trash bag, okay? This is our black trash bag, hauling stuff out. It all goes. Like, start fresh, okay? Don't, let it go. Thank it. Thank you for the experience. Thank the universe for the experience, even if it was difficult, because you needed to become unstuck. You needed to keep things moving, okay? Continuing to do the work, even just a little bit when you have time, all the time. Don't get cocky. We always can run into these times where, oh, we don't think we need to do it anymore. But it's like, no, keep going. Any little bit right now will help you be the best you that you can possibly be across the board. And really, again, let go of something that needs to be let go of. Okay? There's some kind of emotional, like, vacation. Like, you need a little vacation. Like, maybe a little time out. You need a little vacation by yourself to kind of get your shit straight. Some of you. Okay? You may be going into this really introverted, sense where you're just kind of processing something that happened. You're kind of, I feel like there's this gratitude and gratefulness, kind of a wake-up call, something where the past is a clean break, and you gotta say goodbye. You gotta change. You gotta change, and you're gonna go through with it because it's the best thing for you and for your health. And you are starting to see, again, you will start to see, probably, maybe, either way, however it resonates for you. Remember, time is fluid, so you can always take something and adjust it on the time just a little bit back and forth, whichever way you're going, okay? But yeah, you're taking some key lessons right now and really using them to kind of come into alignment and healing. And again, we have our hook, so we're going to keep going. Okay, yeah, you have a lot of work to do, but you are special. You are meant for this. And remember, everything that you're going through, that you're figuring out on, right, I feel like right now, again, you're kind of on this learning session. You're going through shit that you have to go through for yourself. You're very, there's a lot of passion here, okay? Your person might be very focused on you, but you might feel very alone as well, okay? Because there are some signs here, of some love and some partnership, okay? And again, it could be this sense of love for a person, a partner, but it could also be kind of a combination of that and love for everyone, kind of boiling over. And then that has to do with love with yourself and love for, your higher power and your understanding. Like, again, thoughts, beliefs, expectations, okay? So, but you're starting to, like, see, I think you really do have your person. You have your person on your mind, or they really have you on their mind, one or the other. One of you may be turning away, and the other one's really got the other one on their mind. But again, learning lessons that need to be learned here to get to the next level. And the next level is going very far. It's going very far. Reaching a deep level of understanding about you, about your person, about life. Really doing some deep healing, even deeper than you thought, even deeper. You still got a lot. We've all still got a really long way to go. We really do. It's just all we can do is just keep working, keep going within, following your own path, keep following your own bliss. This is about a balance, though, of the healing and, like, doing the healing work, but actually also, like, getting your life straight and going through the motions to, like, make sure that your life is where you want it to be. The things that you feel like you need to have a good life, maybe write them down so that when you get to the next level and you have all those things, or you've achieved things, then you're like, yes, I actually feel like I've gotten somewhere. Don't be afraid to pat yourself on the back. Others are with you, they're watching you. You may feel like, oh, they're hovering, or You know, I think it's that they love you. This kind of overprotective, you know, I'm getting the sense that there's older people, you know, that are really trying to watch out for you, maybe helping you with opportunity, perhaps. Okay, so stay open to, yeah, people trying to help you. Stay open to all this healing. Getting your inner healing is really helping you to understand the holistic law of attraction and be able to manifest even more brilliant, positive things. So that's really positive, and that's back to, you know, believe in the impossible. So again, it's like this restart, this inner child healing, okay? This is really deep. This is some really deep emotional work. It's a really deep time. I feel like November, a lot of times, I don't know, I mean, there are actual deaths a lot of times. I feel like that happen in November, and I'm not saying that to scare anyone. I know that's a super bummer, but it's these negative things, you know, that happen in our lives that really give us this perspective. And that's why we have so many of these, is because something, you know, is shaking us up. So do be careful right now. You know, again, make sure there's no ego. Make sure you're trying to compromise. Make sure that you treat people as if the last time you could ever see them, you know. And I'm not saying that, again, to scare anybody, or that I think for the majority of, or anybody watching this, that that's going to happen, that anything really bad is going to happen. I'm just saying that it's a good time to be really thankful, you know, for all the people in your life, even if they get on your nerves and all of that sort of things, okay? Just understanding the inner child in everyone and forgiving their inner child helps you forgive your own self, okay? And again, that's all of this work that I can tell that is on your mind and in your heart that you're doing, you're about to do more of, you've been doing, you know, it's like taking you to new peaks. Taking you, and no matter what happens, you're already, I feel like a lot of you are really, this keeps coming out in a lot of readings too, like you are really seeing the effects on a habitual basis of what exactly, like how far you've exactly come, like what you're able to do now that you could not do before. Like it's apparent that you've changed, and it's for the better. You're more mature, I think, in a lot of ways, because this healing that you've been doing has helped you kind of narrow down your focus on what you really want, again, what you might not want, and that's just taking you all the more closer to this love and passion and healing. Okay, but it's all about the inner and the outer, and the outer's coming because the inner is changing so much, you know. But you got to let go, you got to do the work, you got to do the shadow work, you got to do the inner child healing. This is all of it. This is all of it. The whole program touches on the law of attraction here. Again, holistic law of attractions in the program, shadow work and inner child healing. It's major. I walk you through it. It's very, again, this is where we're going to cleanse and heal and grow and move forward in positivity. Okay? We're going to get our emotions straight. We're going to regain this excitement for life and have a peace. Have just a happy, peaceful, playing in the backyard, you know, type of energy surrounding us, again, which is why we're able to make so much growth and really come into our own here. Okay, and, you know, yes, deal with some of the things that we need to deal with on a deeper level, but these will be on the way out, and this type of energy, you know, is all going to be on the way in. Okay, and again, you're going to have to work, you're going to have to, it's like, again, it's like, don't neglect anything right now. That's the basic message. Don't neglect anything, because things will start to pop up. That could be health-wise. Again, it could be social, family, something at work even, but I'm feeling like it's probably more personal for most people. Okay, so let me know how this resonated with you. I'm always interested to kind of hear. And yeah, I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope everything is going amazing for you. Sending you much love and many blessings. Take care. I'll see you soon. Bye.